I think a personal statement is a very complex thing, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. But well, no, that's not true. There are wrong ways to do it. I don't think there's one right way to do it. So it needs to be able to, you need to be able to show them ultimately that you are the kind of person who belongs at Oxbridge. Now you have to sort of think about what that means. Who is the person that's reading these applications as they come in, and what is it that they're looking for? So it's easy to think that they just want amazing grades, but the fact is, if you have, even if you have the best grades in the world, you may still not get in because that is not the only criterion. So yes, you need to be clever. You need to be good at the subject that you're studying, but you also need to, be the kind of person that they want to teach. They have to want to teach you. They have to want to meet you. They will have to want to, discuss things with you. So you have to be, clever, curious. You have to be interesting to talk to. You have to not be afraid to admit when you're wrong. Be open-minded. Have a genuine interest in things that you don't know anything about. That's what you encounter when you walk around Oxford and Cambridge. Those are what people are like. And so when they're looking for people to join Oxford and Cambridge, they're looking for people like that. So when you're writing your personal statement, I think the best advice I can give is be good at your subject, but also just be interesting more generally. I am quite good at British Sign Language, which has nothing to do with English whatsoever. But when I got to my interview, because that was on my personal statement, they spent 15 minutes asking me about how British Sign Language relates to the poetry of Seamus Heaney. It has no relation, nothing at all. But they asked me that because they wanted to see how I would think, how I'll be able to deal with that creative situation, whether I'll be able to piece those things together. So the more interesting you can be, the more likely they are to be interested in you as well and to think you're going to belong. Now, that doesn't mean that if you apply to maths, you should write your entire personal statement about French. Don't do that. It needs to be relevant. It needs to seem like your life is leading to the Oxford and Cambridge experience, and it makes sense. But in order for it to make sense, you have to be the sort of person that belongs there. And really, the best way I can summarize that is just be an interesting person. Make them want to meet you, and if you make them want to meet you, they will.